Chinese state news outlet China Daily says China would welcome Tesla's robotaxis. The idea was floated by Elon Musk during his visit there in April. Eunice Yoon joins us now with more. Hey, Eunice.
Hey, Joe. Well, the state-backed newspaper cited sources as saying that Chinese officials told Musk on his whirlwind trip that China, quote, welcomes Tesla to do some robo-taxi tests in the country and hopes that it will set a good example. Now, Tesla wouldn't comment on this report, but the move could potentially be very good for Tesla because it would be able to experiment with its robo-taxi technology in an environment that is a regulatory environment that's much more conducive than the U.S. Elon Musk has said that he hopes to unveil the robotaxi on August 8th. For the Chinese, they want to be leaders in AI, autonomous driving, as well as other advanced technology. So having Tesla here testing out the robotaxi backs the national agenda. Now, what was also interesting is that the state paper had also flagged that Tesla still did not have a full approval for a broader rollout of its FSD, or full self-driving driver assistance technology, for its other cars. They said that there needed to be approvals for data collection and data transfer. The paper also played down the announcement of a deal with Baidu, saying that it's more for the accuracy of the maps rather than for FSD. So not clear why the Chinese wouldn't approve this or discuss this in this way. However, the Chinese government has approved similar driver assistance technologies for Tesla's rivals here in China.
Well, live long enough, I guess. Eunice, earlier I heard that Airbus is doing much better than Boeing because of all the capitalists over in France, and now I hear that China has a much less stringent regulatory structure than we have here. So in communist, as I say, what's in it for China? I don't really understand why they'd be so altruistic.
Well, the Chinese, why they would want to do it, but the Chinese really, really want to be leaders in these technologies. So in terms of the regulations, the belief is that the government is more willing to maybe turn a blind eye on certain things or to allow certain things to happen in order to achieve what they see as a bigger goal, which is becoming the technology leader.
So the first robotaxi goes straight somewhere where they just start taking it apart. Okay, this is how you do this. This is how you do this. Is that the idea? Don't say anything.
Let's hope not.
Do not answer. Thank you, Eunice. See you later.